Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. Well, I do what I do for you. Got something nice for you today. For some of y'all, some people might not like this. If it pertains to you, you ain't gonna like this one. So let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Excuse me. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story. Excuse me, for life. I give life lessons. You tuning and receiving them, I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Oh, let's do what we do. I got this one. Right Thinker's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission, that all right thinkers know thyself. You're a right thinker. Your goal is to, excuse me, know thyself. See where I'm going with that? So I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. Why? I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to my yacht be true. We've all known this. I'm gonna get my little rant on today because I'm seeing some things, and every time I say about the book, I'm bringing you to one of the life lessons, and this is one of them. Right thinkers, let's talk about those conversation bullies. You know any of them? You know what I say? If you don't know nobody like that, take a look in the mirror. It could be you. I'm just here to advise and give a little heads up. Maybe you might want to check yourself. All right, right thinkers. You know, we all know those people who will talk over you with no respect, no regard for you talking. But when they're talking, you better not say nothing. Conversation bullies. That's what I call them, CBs. Okay? And watch this. Some people, and these kind of people, they only want to be heard. That's what they talk. They want to say and say and say. But when they talk, but they won't let you get a word in edgewise. Once you start, they're going to jump right back in and take over again. Conversation bullies. They have no conversational etiquette. That means when somebody's speaking, you listen. I always show respect by listening. Why? I have no problem with that. My only issue is when I'm starting to talk, you interrupt, you interject, you do everything else except what I did for you was listen and show respect while I was talking. A lot of people don't have the wherewithal, and it seems to be it's getting too annoying or too redundant. When now I'm starting to get annoyed with the kind of people. I'm just saying, I'm gonna deal with you accordingly. So when you have no etiquette and respect for others, no matter who they are, we got to start addressing these conversation bullies the way they do us. See how they like it. And most of the time, they don't like to be interrupted. They don't like to be told why. All they want to do is talk. No matter if they're right, wrong, don't care. I got issues with people talking out the side of their mouth and saying what they don't know. I'm gonna stop you and try to slow you down and interject and let you know, whoa, whoa, whoa. We ain't got to, I'm not gonna let you take me way out the way to realize, no, my man, you going the wrong way. I know real quick, so I ain't going for that nonsense. But you know that person, we all do, that's in the room full of people, and the only voice you hear is theirs. You hear a little truth, but it's all all you hear is them. You know them kind of people? Are you that kind of person? I'm just saying, that ain't cool. But we know them kind of people. And the thing about it, they don't know that about themselves. When I'm around conversation bullies, what's this? I don't have conversations with them. But because I stand and be respectful, why they jibber jabbing, ain't concerning, ain't paying attention. You not, yeah, you're right. You just let them go. I'm not entertaining. So they believe what that you agree with them because you didn't oppose them, you didn't stop them, you didn't interrupt them. They think that you with them, so they're going to keep going. Moving on, and we all have been conversation bullied by the conversation bully. Why? Those kind of people, they that's their character. That's how they are. We all know them kind. We all have been conversation bullied by either a family, friend, loved one, co-worker, boss, whoever it is. That's their character. And we all have been victim of them kind of people. How many of us check them? How many conversation bullies do you check? When you realize that this person is a conversation bully, how you deal with them? What do you do? Okay, best strategy, simple. Mm-hmm, 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 and just let them go until they eventually get tired, or you just say, "All right, man, I'm good," and move on. The longer you let them go, they will go. They won't stop. Moving on. That's what I said. How many of them? Nobody checks them. They just let them. And everybody know that about them. Everybody said about them, but they don't tell them. I ain't that dude. I'm gonna tell you, my man, yo, you need to just listen sometime. You got a problem listening. No, right now, again, see right there. That's why you don't indulge with them. I got a lesson for that too. But now, unless you stop them, okay, they're nonsense. They will go on and on. I just let them go on. That's best way. Why? If you want to have an argument, stop them, interject, and no, let them go. Okay, till they tire themselves out. That's like a person fighting, having an argument. If you don't return the argument, they can't argue by themselves. Certain time, they just all right, enough. There you go. If you want to have a conversation fight, conversation bullies, they love that. They look for that. Okay, them argumentative people, those who don't know but believe they know, conversation bullies. Moving on. You're not going to out conversation bully the conversational bully. Unless what? Unless you are the conversation bully. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And when you run across somebody like yourself, oh, that's when it's on. Ain't nothing like said two conversation. Oh, I just sit back and watch the fur fly. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I love that. Why? You got two ignorant people going at it. The outcome is never good. That's why I don't get involved. Okay, and understand this: conversational bullies are ignorant. Watch this. If not, they wouldn't be the bully. Egoism. Again, where we at? Conversation bullies will call you names. They will say bad and hateful things. Why? Out of their emotion. They're going to express how they feel. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, all you got to do is listen. They'll tell you everything you need to know about them. But all you got to do is listen. And if you like to push their buttons every now and then to get them, a little riled up, see where they're coming from, they easy, okay? Those are people who are geared by what? Emotions. If I just gave you a lesson about that, total control. If somebody can push your buttons to get you agitated or make you happy, make you sad, they can control you. You don't have self-control. You don't have self-mastery. Somebody else is controlling you. We call it being puppetized. They run their finger up run their hand up your butt and puppetize you. But that's the concept we had back today. If you wasn't your own person. Moving on. They will interrupt you constantly. Just say what? Just to what? To say what it is they want to. They always just want to say. I'm just saying. Shut up. That's the whole point. I don't want you just saying. I want you just to shut up. and they won't. Moving on. A conversation bully, that's what makes them who they are, don't care what you're saying. Why? When they want to talk. Why? They just want you to get finished. They're not listening. They're not hearing. Why? Because they want to talk. And they want you to listen when they talk. I tell you, y'all ain't fair. That's not conversation etiquette. Again, y'all just bullies. That's where I got the conversation from. Now, I think I said, yeah, that's bullying. Okay? When I was ego tripping, oh, I was the conversation bullier. Man, it was my way or no way. Let's make him around. I would acquiesce to him, okay? But other than that, no. See? Right now, if I was to get out of the pocket, my kryptonite, my mother. Why? Don't you have somebody who you adhere to no matter what's going on? I have my mother. Okay, I don't know what you got, but yeah, I have somebody who can control me. Simple as that. If you are that far gone where you don't have nobody that can corral you, so to speak, if you can't corral yourself, I put myself in that position. I can do it to myself for myself. That's self-mastery. If you don't have that, you need to work on you. That's all. It's a process daily. Watch this. Now, where we at? Lost my place, running my mouth. Oh, treatment. They only want to express. A conversation bully, they just want to express themselves. And they don't care about you expressing yourself. Could care less about what you're saying. And you can tell them when they speak, they want you to hear them. But when you're speaking, as soon as you get done speaking, they're going to go on to say what they got to say. And it had nothing to do with what you talked about. That irks me to the core. That's what really, that gets me. If I'm talking for a minute or two about something, and when you get a chance to interject, it ain't about nothing I was talking about, my man, bye-bye, moving on. That's what I got a problem with. Why? You ain't listening to me, but you expect me to listen to you. Now, after listening to you, what? Your nonsense, how do I know? Because I listened to it. I can decipher, and my discernment said, you don't know what that you talking about. So I had to listen to that. And after doing that, I tell them what I heard them say. And they argue that. They won't go back to talk. No, I just heard what you said. Sorry about that. But yeah, I get annoyed with them kind of people. They want to just keep doing on and on and on and on. That ain't you, is it? Don't be that kind of person. Now they will what? Now they'll let you talk. And while you're talking, what's happened? They won't hear nothing you're saying. Why? Because they just want you to finish so they can go back to talking. Those kind of people. I did less about listening. Those, they not listening, but they want a conversation, bully you, and what? Have the control of the conversation. They want to control everything. Them kind of people, don't waste your time with them. I shut those conversation bullies down. Yeah, at a certain point in time, I got to just, my man, I done had enough of your nonsense. Okay? Enough is enough. And I done reached that point. Ooh, I learned best way to deal with a conversation bully, okay, tell them what they don't want to hear. Them being the way they are. Okay? Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, sorry. But every conversation bully don't want to be told about themselves. They don't want that. So that's how you stop them. Okay? They won't learn, okay, aka listen to you, but they always want you to listen to them. And that's where I got the issue with. I do listen and I address what you say, and you don't even have the wherewithal to understand what half the stuff that you say. Well, I meant that's what you said. Moving on. So again, short memories. And I always what? I just agree with the conversation bullies. Okay? Why? Just so I can move on. I'm not trying to entertain a bunch of nonsensical rhetoric. I've learned to get better. I've gotten better at that. Trust me, on a daily basis, individual basis. Simple. I use it with everybody. Don't care. Conversation bullies. What? They always looking for a conversational fight. I don't do that. LOL. I'm not here to spar with you with a bunch of nonsensical, opinionated, emotional BS. Religion, politics, nope. Don't waste your time with that. Why? It goes nowhere. And it's all based on what? Opinion, emotion, and what they think and feel about a particular situation. No logic, no reason, no respect. So don't have those conversations. And conversation bullies, they love those conversations because they're going to conversate. They're going to take control of the conversation and tell you everything, what they think and how they feel. Don't care. Respectfully. And understand this. With self-knowledge, that's how you defeat. You can't out-bully what? The conversational bully. What? How you beat them? Facts. Truth. Not a bunch of opinions and emotions. It means nothing. Why? They're going to match you with that. When you got facts, they have none. That's how you stop them. Okay? How you stop a pimp? Take away his hope? Nope. Take away their Cadillac. Okay? Moving on. Last one. Wrapping it up. Your analogies is just off the hook. Conversational bullies don't know, but what? They believe they know. That makes them dangerous. Okay? Somebody who don't know and believe everything they know, you might want to go the other way. Okay, don't listen to them. I listen, watch this, to those ignorant conversation bullies. How do I know they're ignorant? I listen to them. I can tell what they said. That's how I know. And all I hear from them is ignorance. That's how I know. I'm not saying before they speak they're ignorant. But after they speak, I can tell you, man, you dumb as all get up. Why? I know better, and the stuff you said makes no sense. Maybe to you, but it ain't. I'm only gonna argue something that don't make sense. Moving on. If I give you something, or teach you something, show you something, it's going to make sense. You may not like and agree with it, but it always makes sense. Simple. They always have what? Their own opinions, and they always will give you their opinions even when you don't want it. That's the conversation bully. I don't care about your thoughts, your needs. None of that means nothing if we conversating about something that's nothing to do with how you think and feel, but you're going to interject with your nonsense. Again, those kind of people, I'm about to get to that lesson right now. Right ahead. Where you at? Now, from my experience, those who talk the loudest and the most is what? The most ignorant. A lot of people talk because they got the opportunity and because of the position or title, they got the right. That doesn't mean they're smart by no stretch. Okay? It's the one who say less is the one that's smart and know when and when not to do those things. That's wisdom, experience. But for mine, I noticed the yabba people, I save mine for here. I don't come here to do nothing but teach. That's it. I'm not gonna sing and dance and chuck and jive. I just teach. Moving on. I'm good with that. I can't understand. I can't enlighten. I can't inspire. I can't educate or motivate a what? A conversation bully. Why? Because they believe what they doing is right. Nothing I can do about them. For them, with them. That's why you leave them be. I'm a conversationalist. I don't mind talking. I don't mind engaging in conversation, intellectual, spiritual, whatever. But ignorant conversations, not my taste. I'm a conversationalist. I speak to you to what? Give you useful information, knowledge, and understanding from my perspective. I never give you my opinion, my emotions, and my thoughts about whatever. No, I either know or I don't know. I express that when I give it to you. If I have an opinion about something, I'll let you know. It's just my opinion. That's all. But when I know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna tell you what I know why. Because those are facts that I give, that I get, and before I give it to you, I study, put my work in. So when I give it to you, I know what I'm talking about. That's the lesson. Hope you get the conversation. I'm not a conversational bully. Are you? That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't be a conversational bully. Now, in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100, me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I got more for you. I'll be right back.